Oh my god, it's so tasty. And the best thing is it's very healthy. Do you have to put up a fight with your children daily to make them eat healthy and nutritious snack when they come back from school? When the kids get home, they run through the door, kick off their shoes, throw their bags down, and the first thing they want is a snack. These easy and creative snacks will satisfy their hunger until dinner time. I'll show you a smart way of meal prepping in the weekend so that you can feed them freshly made, healthy, homemade snacks throughout the week. I'm going to show you 5 different snacks that are packed with nutrition. After school is the time your kids will be craving for something sugary and something tasty as well. You can't make them eat salads in the evening. Many people have struggles in making their kids eat healthy when they are craving for sugar. These snacks are so delicious that your kids will actually look forward to eat in the evenings. I would appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more healthy family meal prep videos. First thing, I want to show you how I plan my snacks ahead so that it will be easy during my busy week. I always make a small batch of fresh protein powder in the weekends. This comes in very handy in many recipes. I'll show you how I use them to make my super healthy snacks. I fry a handful of almonds, walnuts and pistachios along with a few cardamoms, which gives a wonderful flavor to my snacks. Fry them in low flame just until you see dark spots on them. Once they cool down, powder the nuts and cardamom. You can store it in an airtight container jar for a couple of weeks. During the weekdays when I want to make my snack, all I need is just 10 minutes to whip up my super healthy, high protein energy balls. I just take a few dried figs and a few dates. This will enrich the vitamins and minerals in your snack. Add a few tablespoons of milk and blend this into a smooth paste. If you're allergic to dairy or if you're on a vegan diet, then you can of course replace the milk with water. Once you get the dried fruits paste, add a few tablespoons of the protein powder that we made earlier. I usually add 1 tablespoon of melted ghee to this and shape them into bite-sized balls. Ghee is totally optional. The energy balls will taste great even without the ghee. This is a very delicious and nutritious snack. You can eat them as your go-to breakfast in your busy mornings too. Traditional stuffed puris are always made with deep fried puris, but I fry my puris in water instead of oil, which makes it super healthy for my family. It's a very simple and healthy sweet snack if your kids have got sweet tooth. Make a thick dough in wheat flour by adding a little bit of salt. Add the water little at a time and keep kneading the dough until you get to this consistency. I always make this dough in the weekends and store it in an airtight container in my fridge. Flatten a small round using a rolling pin. Make it to the size of a puri. It shouldn't be too thick or too thin. Now boil water in a pan and add a teaspoon of salt to the boiling water. Drop the puri gently into the water. First it will go to the bottom of the pan, but once it's cooked, it will pop to the top and you can turn it to cook the other side for a couple of more minutes. While these puris are cooling down, add 2 tablespoons of jaggery to a pan, along with 4 tablespoons of grated coconut, 1 tablespoon of our homemade protein powder that we made earlier. Since the protein powder contains cardamom already, you don't need to add any spices at this stage. You can use either freshly grated coconut or dried coconut for this recipe, both are fine. Add a teaspoon of ghee and cook it in medium heat until the jaggery melts and everything comes together. Add a tablespoon of this healthy sweet stuffing to the puris and roll them like this. This is a delicious healthy treat for kids when they come back from school. These chewy bars with bits of chocolate are the perfect guilt-free snack for any sweet tooth. It tastes the same as the one you buy from fancy cafes, but made with healthy, high-protein ingredients. You can refrigerate them for 1 week. I like to make them in the weekends when I do my weekly meal prep. You can also eat it as your healthy, super healthy breakfast. First thing, I am going to make a paste of dates and raisins. Take a handful of both of them and add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can also add a couple of teaspoons of water for blending. You need a thick puree of dried fruits. I'm going to dry roast 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds and add it to this paste. Also add 3 tablespoons of the protein powder that we made earlier. Now add a half cup of sugar-free chocolate chips and combine everything together. Line a plate or a box with parchment paper and pour this mixer in. Press it down tightly with a spoon and refrigerate it for 1 to 2 hours to set the energy bars. After 2 hours, pick up the parchment paper and cut them into individual bars. You can store in refrigerator for about a week, so you can make this in a weekend. These chocolate chip bars can also be wrapped and frozen as well. Sometimes it becomes very difficult for parents to make their kids eat their 5 a day of vegetables and fruits. This tasty walnut hummus is a great way of increasing their intake of vegetables. I'm using 100 grams of cooked chickpeas for my hummus. You can also use the canned chickpeas. I soaked the raw chickpeas for 8 hours and then cooked it in a pressure cooker for 3 whistles. I add 1 garlic clove, 4 soaked walnuts, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds and then 1 teaspoon of sesame seed oil. Adding fresh sesame seeds and oil makes your hummus taste a lot better than using the store-bought tahini paste. I also squeeze in half a lemon juice and then add some salt and pepper to it. Now blend this into a fine paste and your high protein healthy hummus is ready for you. Once you prepare the hummus in the weekend, during your busy weekdays, all you need to do is chop up some fresh vegetables to dip into this. You can use any seasonal vegetables. You can eat carrot sticks, celery and all colors of pepper. Even cucumber, zucchini taste great with this hummus. This makes a colorful spread. It encourages your kids to eat fresh vegetables as they taste great when dipped in this delicious hummus. I love these no-bake oatmeal Nutri-Bites as it is so easy to assemble them during the weekend and eat it as an energy bite throughout the week. It's packed with nutrition. It makes a perfect after-school snack for kids. Take 1 cup of rolled oats in a mixing bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of dry ginger powder. This gives a wonderful warmth to your Nutri-Bites. It's great for your digestion too. Add 2 tablespoons of protein powder that we made at the beginning of this video. This will make sure that your kids will get their daily dose of protein. I love to add either flax seeds or chia seeds to my oatmeal. It gives a lovely texture to it. You can add any nuts and seeds of your preference. Add a few raisins and a teaspoon of vanilla extract and give it a good mix. Now add 3 to 4 teaspoons of honey and mix it. You need to get a thick mixture like this. It should resemble a somewhat sticky dough that holds together when lightly squeezed. Place this bowl in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to set. This will make the balls easier to roll later on. It's been half an hour. Let me taste it. Oh my god, it's so tasty. I always keep eating while I make this. And the best thing is it's very healthy. So you can eat it as much as you want. See, I've got so many ripened bananas. Actually I always use these, the bananas with spots. They are really tasty and very sweet. I always make some banana bread or banana muffins in the weekend. You don't even need any sugar for that recipe because the sweetness comes from this. I'll show you how the recipe has to be done in another video. You can refrigerate these for up to 2 weeks, or you can even freeze them for 3 months. I hope you try these delicious, healthy and kid-friendly snacks at home. If you want more healthy recipes like this, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.